From earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room, they're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. But traffic and a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And there's Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better, and not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Middleton.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Great D that time from Green. And here's Brooklyn. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Harden. Fades. And the rejection by Giannis. A second chance effort. And Harden with the lay-in.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
And Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Green. The shot's good from Lopez.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. Stolen by Holiday. And the pass to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Now, here is Irving. Over Holiday. Buries the 7-footer. Irving's got his second basket. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. Irving's got 6 points. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running, and they pick up 2.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on it.
They get it again. Jordan. The kick out to Irving. There's the triple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. He's got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
It's Harden with the drive. Lopez with the block. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Super quick in transition, the Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
13 feet away. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight. And his... And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Johnson is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Passes it to Middleton. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Aldridge misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. If you go a step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Irving from long range. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 13.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From downtown, a rebound by the Nets. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Tucker.
And they had some botched coverage
that turned into no coverage.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Irving surveying the floor. He kicks it to Aldridge. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here is Forbes. Over in the corner, Portis. And Connaughton has it in the corner. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. And James Harden subbed in for Brown. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Harden kicks to Jordan. Pass to Irving. Plenty of space. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And stolen by Irving. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A shot off that time. Jordan with some nice D. In transition, here come the Nets. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes good on the layup. DiVincenzo's got his first basket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's Harden with the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Nets trail by 4. Here's Luwawu, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got 12.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Holiday looking over the floor. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and it's Blake Griffin in for Joe Harris. Outside Griffin, back to Harden. He feeds it to Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Outside Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. DiVincenzo against Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. 1:56 left to play in the third. Back to Griffin. The feed to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Irving against Holiday. No good from Irving.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you got to have a plan for Giannis on the drive. I mean, he's extremely aggressive. The defense really unable to handle him.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. P.J. Tucker comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside Irving. Launches it. The rebound by the Bucks. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Irving. The shot comes out, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo dishes to Tucker. Kicks it to Forbes. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Giannis, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Irving. He's out there with Brown. Harris is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception is the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Griffin passes to Brown. There's the dish to Irving. Back to Brown. Pass to Claxton. Dishes it to Harris. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Harden against Lopez. Harden kicks to Jordan. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's Middleton, rejected by Harris. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets trail by 6. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
It's Harden with the drive. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Antetokounmpo lays it up and banks it in. And that's 28 points for Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Irving passes to Claxton. Now Irving to tie it up. He's off on that one. And Holiday, here we go.
With experience, skill and ability. Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Irving can't get it to go.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition. This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Passes it to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. DiVincenzo against Harden. The shot's good.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Here's Antetokounmpo over Green. The rebound by Jeff Green. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Harden dishes to Jordan. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And now we've got the intentional foul. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Green.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Lopez left side. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. The three-pointer, no good. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but this thing not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, we've got Marcus Morris. Reggie Jackson out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Zubats in at the 5. DiVincenzo can't hit it. George finds Morris. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Now here is Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Great D that time from Leonard.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Hey, Steve, 2 defensive-minded teams in the building tonight. Both are good at getting stops.
Yeah, Kevin, this is going to be one of those chess match basketball games we get a chance to see. Difference, I think, will be the team that can somehow get easy baskets will make the difference.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
To the paint, here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Count that one. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Entered on the wing. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Morris with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. George takes it out to Leonard. Back to George. Leonard attacking. Zubats trying to break loose. Leonard, no luck. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And that one's good by Giannis.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
George looking over the floor. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
High post Lopez. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Morris.
It's so strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here is George. He has 5. Zubats kicks to George. A 3-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Reggie Jackson.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Oturu's shot is off. Bucks leading by 3. Tucker the pass to Antetokounmpo. Batum scanning the floor. Milwaukee with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
The jump hook. Nice shot by Portis.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Rondo passes to Oturu. Back to Rondo. To the wing right side. At the elbow, Batum shoots over Tucker. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Portis. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight. And earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in it with the 2.
Two of Rondo's greatest assets. Very strong for his size and very comfortable operating in the paint.
Passes it to Connaughton. And here is Antetokounmpo. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Antetokounmpo against Kennard. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Man passes to Batum. And that one, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Forbes can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Rondo wide open, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Batum. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And so here are the Clippers. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Zubac has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Holiday looking for an opening. The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Holiday inside the line, and that one comes up a bit short. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The shot by George, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Leonard finds Morris. George against Middleton. And George, here we go. Here's Zubac. Back to George. Over Middleton. Offensive rebound. Zubac. And Paul George with the 3. George has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Morris.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Zubac. Lopez with the steal.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Lopez with the steal. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead. Clippers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Jackson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's good. 2 points. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Jackson against Holiday. Just 3 on the clock, and Holiday throws it down.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points and 2 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half? Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Morris.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. 3-pointer. Morris with the rebound. And here are the Clippers. A baseline J, and it's Leonard missing. The Bucks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Kicks it out to Leonard. For the tie. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running. And the dunk by Giannis.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here is George. He's got 8. The pass to Zubac. Back to George. Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. Passes to DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Giannis. Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from George.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bucks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And so he hits the technical free throw. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. That's tipped. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Tucker, defended by Batum. Here's Oturu, defended by Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Reagan, New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Batum, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. 1:07 left to play in the third. Pass to Tucker. Clock at 6. Down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Rondo with the ball. Pass to Mann. Outside, George. Swiped away. And here we go. And he lays it straight in. Forbes has got his first points of the game.
Absorbing contact on the shot. Forbes with the concentration to where it doesn't matter.
Rondo passes to Oturu. Shoots over Portis. Again, Los Angeles. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Here is Forbes. Shoots from the line. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the 4 for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Connaughton in it with the 3.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here is Holiday. And the pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Zubac. Here we go, one-on-one. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Now, here's George. That one goes. Count it. George has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Holiday against Jackson. Holiday dishes to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Now here's Jackson. Inside, outside for George. From outside the arc. A rebound by the Bucks. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Count it, good. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Outside, George. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Morris. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The feed to Lopez. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
To the inside, Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Giannis. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. And George kicks to Morris. Back to George. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Several teams changing it up here. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. Pass to Oturu. Outside for George. Connects from 3-point range. George has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
No moment is ever too big for Paul.
The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Free throw no good for Giannis. .52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Oturu with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here is Holiday. Dishes it to Middleton. Inside. Leonard looking around. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Pass to Forbes. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. For three, Middleton can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. It was a feint. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. we are...
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J.
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3. And he makes that one. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It'll be a fun matchup to watch.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And Lillard gets it to go.
Love how assured Lillard is from his spot. He's a confident shooter. He likes pulling up from anywhere.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Over McCollum. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Covington. Powell, no one around him, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Down low. Here's Giannis. That shot missing. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And the dunk by Lopez.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Lillard missing. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Outside Covington. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And all Nurkic needs is good positioning. Once he has this, dunking is easy.
Holiday looking for an opening. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Kicks it out to Covington. It's McCollum on the wing. The pass to Nurkic. And a wide open look for McCollum. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Holiday against Lillard. Outside Holiday. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Lillard outside. Basket good. Lillard's got his second bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Anthony. 4 on the clock. It's Jones on the wing. No good on the 3. Middleton on the wing. Guarded by Powell. 18 feet out. It's not going to go for him.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And that does it for the first quarter. Portland out in front. They lead by 5. From Portland, we're back. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals with...
I look to the times where things are going well.
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Forbes. From deep. Portland grabs the miss. Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Cantor. Here's Simons. Back to Cantor. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Portis. And they call the fouls. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Anthony against Holiday. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Wide open look. And Jones pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 7. Now the pass to Simons. McCollum right side. And the shot goes down.
And it's encouraging whenever McCollum scores inside, proving that he's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Holiday. 1:07 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. In a wide open look for Portis. From outside, off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Jones in the post, guarded by Tucker, and the basket by Jones.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Holiday, no good that time. Anthony with the defensive effort. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Traps in the tray. Connaughton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
McCollum outside. Goes up to the stripe. And it's off the back rim. No good. That will count. That shot off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Go. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Kick out to Giannis. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Middleton, and that one is good.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Covington. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
7 feet tall, Lopez is hard to deal with, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Brook Lopez hits them both. The importance of the 3-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line. Just reliable guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Covington kicks to Nurkic. Covington trying to break free. Nurkic can't hit.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Giannis. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Anthony's checked in for Portland. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Holiday's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Middleton, and the basket is good. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. A different look now for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Derek Jones comes in for Robert Covington. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Norman Powell. Lillard against Holiday. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, Lillard is used to getting pushed around. Got to admire how he muscles it in regardless.
Lillard against Holiday. Portland leading by 8. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Cullen passes to Cantor. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The shot by Anthony, no good. Bucks trail by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lillard looking around. Four on the shot clock. Kicks it out to McCollum. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Second shot opportunity. Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Cans the shot with nobody near him. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's deflected.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. But he's been making a better effort.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 3. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Nice shot by Portis.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Lillard outside. Here's Cantor. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And there's the feed to Cantor. Great D that time from Portis. The Bucks shooting 40% from the field to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Powell in for Anthony Simons. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Lillard against Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Covington passes to Powell. Outside Covington. Lillard up top, guarded by Holiday. Out to Anthony. Shot clock at 3. Back to Lillard. The drive by Anthony. That shot off. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks trail by 3. A finish and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Covington wide open. He fires. Nice shot from the wing. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Basket counts. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now Lillard. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside, so impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Boy, where is the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, it's completely absent, right? I mean, when the effort is this poor, you kind of deserve to get scored.
Powell against DiVincenzo. Powell down low. Here's Lillard. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
Antetokounmpo up top. He's guarded by Nurkic.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard outside. Here's Powell. He feeds it to Nurkic. Here's Lillard, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Trailblazers. Collin comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard against Howard. And Lillard kicks to Kanter. Back to Lillard. Got it!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Here's Holiday. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Kanter. It's off.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer someday.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Downtown Milwaukee is
Hey, Kevin.
terrific. David, thanks. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Lopez. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving passes to Green. Harden surveying the D. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Milwaukee. And that one's good, Irving.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Holiday, no one around him. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
They kick it out to Green. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton. Green with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And it's Irving missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Harden against Holiday. Green passes to Harden. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Good D by Lopez.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Here's Holiday, following the bucket by the Nets. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Giannis. No good there. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
A three for DiVincenzo. Nets leading by 4. In transition, here come the Nets. Fires from the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Irving. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Lets it go with a 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. That one drops for him.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Harden against Holiday. Jordan. Good D by Lopez.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
At the end of one, a closely contested game.
How many fans do I got for the love of the culture?
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Irving up top. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. On up the court. Back to Portis. Pass to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here is Forbes. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Now here's Johnson. The dish to Brown. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
And here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Tucker from past the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. To the middle. And stolen by Portis. Here's Forbes. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Forbes has got his third basket of the night.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
Right wing. Aldridge, the pass to Luau. He kicks it to Brown. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Brown outside. Down low. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Drops it in from 11 feet. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
Have to D Aldridge up better than that. I mean, especially when he's roaming around this area of the floor.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Griffin against Antetokounmpo. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Nets trail by 3. Harden the pass to Green. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Left side, Griffin. A rebound by the Bucks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Bucks with possession here. On the wing, DiVincenzo. From the stripe. That one misses. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now Harden setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Harden kicks to Irving. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Milwaukee leading by 3. There's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stop the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Harden with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Great D that time from Green. With a tie, the Nets working the ball around now. Jordan. Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Outside Holiday. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Now here is Harris, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Bucks making a switch here. Forbes checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Brown's checked in. Here's Middleton. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Irving.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Johnson with it. No points in the game yet for him. Brown inside. And that's good off the glass that time.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here is Forbes. He's got 8. Good on the triple. Forbes has got 11.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Johnson against DiVincenzo. Out left to the wing. Brown feeling out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here is Forbes. 11 points in the game. Middleton on the wing. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Middleton left side. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lopez, no luck.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Johnson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Giannis dishes to Forbes. No good with the layup. To the paint for the finish. And finished off by Brown.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets out in front as they... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here is Irving. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Portis.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That one good for two.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
And there's the pass to Irving. The 11-footer drained for 2 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Outside Holiday. 9 feet out. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Here's Irving, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Portis. He dishes it to Tucker. Back to Portis. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Aldridge.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Luwawu. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Luwawu's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
It's stolen by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Bucks trail by 6. Stolen by Harden. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. Jordan kicks to Harden. Back to Jordan. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Harris against Middleton. Harris passes to Harden. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
Pass to Irving. Stolen by Middleton. Timeout called the Bucks. They're behind by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And a change for the Nets. Jeff Green is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. 26 seconds left in the game.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line, sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. For 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here is Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Morris. Jackson is out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Left side, Leonard. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position. Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Jackson against Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And now the Clippers on the break. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from 3-point range. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Jackson passes to Zubac.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Passes it to Holiday. Good on the shot.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Here's Giannis, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Giannis inside, covered by Morris, and that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Rondo. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Rondo kicks to George. From the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And that one's good from Connaughton. Here's Rondo. George looking over the floor. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. 1:31 left to play here in the first. Here is Forbes, defended by George. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Rondo passes to Zubac. Rondo against Portis. Pass to Zubac. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. Morris with the rebound. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Portis. Up and in on the layup.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
George finds Leonard. Outside Rondo. To the right side. Tipped away. Zubac the pass to Morris. Zubac, great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got 6 points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was at.
For me personally, I just want to.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Batuma's out there with Patrick Patterson. That's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. Now here is Holiday. Bucket is good. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
As usual, Holiday just going about his business, isn't worried about who's trying to check him.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go-around.
Bucks leading by 6. Here's Forbes. Offline with his 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Rondo. Inside. Here's Patterson. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Patterson's got his first basket of the night.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Now here is Holiday. And the shot goes in. Holiday's got the lead back up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
And here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kennard, the pass to man. Kicks it to Patterson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Tucker, the pass to Portis. The rebound by Patterson. Clippers trail by 6. There's the pass to man. Out to the wing. Now Kennard. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Rondo. One-on-one here. Here's Patterson, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. And
That's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Holiday. The rebound by Patterson. The Clippers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Mann.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Pass to Forbes. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. The putback, and Holiday is right there.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Rondo passes to Batum. Over to the wing. Patterson inside. Working on Portis. 6 to shoot. And it's Rondo penetrating Patterson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Here's Forbes. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Batum kicks to Patterson. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Bucks leading by 4. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Giannis, and he makes good on the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Now here's Middleton. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Here's Antetokounmpo. Paul George making his last shot. And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
DiVincenzo against George, and he banks in the layup.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Holiday against Jackson. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jackson kicks to Zubats. Outside for Jackson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Morris finds George. No good from outside. Milwaukee leading by 7. Pull up Jay. It's hauled in by George. Stolen by Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis outside. And the Bucks miss again. Clippers trail by 7. Zubac trying to break loose. And George gets it to go. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Middleton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside for Jackson. A 3 from Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead. Holiday with it. He's got 8. Feeds it to Giannis. Count it. Giannis has got 8.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Jackson from long range. That one's not going to go. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Bucks. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo against George. He gets it in there. He's got 10.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Floats one. Goes back up. Kicks it down to Middleton. No good with the triple. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Patrick Patterson is out there with Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Man in at the 2 guard.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Middleton outside. There's the feed to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Man passes to Patterson. Tucker with the ball, and Batum picks him up defensively. Middleton against Leonard. The pass to Lopez. Count that bucket. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
To the inside. Patterson dishes to Rondo. Back to Patterson. And it's sent back by Lopez. little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Tucker. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Paul George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 11 in the second half.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Passes to Forbes. Pass to Portis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Patterson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, George. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Connaughton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First one falls for him. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. George lays it up off the glass. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
And the pass to Portis. He kicks it to Forbes. Outside, out of the Kimbo. Timeout called the Bucks. They lead by 3. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Middleton.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Rajon Rondo. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Outside, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Outside Holiday. Outside Portis. It's good.
It's beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Holiday against Jackson. And no good. Great D that time from Portis. So it's the Bucks now. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Forbes. Back to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Morris finds George. It drops.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Here's Holiday. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. But it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. DiVincenzo DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Powell, that's good.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, Covington. Lillard outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here's McCollum. Nine feet out. Nurkic trying to get open. There's the pass to McCollum. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Middleton inside the three-point line, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Lillard against Holiday. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. Now the Bucks moving it up. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Up top, Powell. Defended by Middleton. Powell, the pass to Cannon. Back to Powell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Powell's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Here's Lillard, and the rejection by Giannis. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Yes, that goes in. Milwaukee leading by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Forbes. Misses the three. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kicks it out to Jones. Passes it to Anthony. Back to Jones. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it comes.
I think it comes from the.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Pass to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Back to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Tucker can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by Tucker.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Cantor, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The 7-footer falls. And the Bucks lead by 3. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The pass to Simons. He kicks to Cantor. Pass to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Anthony. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Kicks to Carmelo. Shoots the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't allow that much separation. Even as the pass is coming his way, try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Cantor. It's up a 3. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Now the dish to Jones. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Norman Powell's checked in for Derek Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Powell dishes to Covington. Lillard outside. McCollum right side. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Nurkic.
At 280 pounds, I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that's going to do it for.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered, and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the basket by McCollum.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Holiday against Lillard. And Holiday, here we go. DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. DiVincenzo's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holiday against Lillard. Kicks it out to McCollum. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good off the back of the rim. Powell, the pass to Covington. And here's McCollum for 3. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hits it from three-point range.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Holiday against Lillard. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Covington. Outside Anthony. With a tie. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
It's weird to say it, but the sheer length of Giannis can put the defense in a really bad position. So hard to defend without fouling.
A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Derek Jones comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Here's Simons. Here's Kanter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 5. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Powell down low. And Kanter throws it down.
Using some brute force to take it strong to the rack. Kanter leaving nothing to chance.
Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Holiday, the pass to Portis for 3. But he recovers it. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Pass to Middleton. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. Portland's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Trailblazers trail by 9. They've got P.J. Tucker, Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's McCollum off the drive. Kanter kicks to McCollum. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The Trailblazers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Now Powell lobs it up for Kanter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And while not a huge leaper, Kanter does have enough length and athleticism to make a play like that simple.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's Forbes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 3-on-3. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Jacks up a three. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
McCollum outside. It's Jones on the wing. Shoots over Tucker. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bucks leading by 10. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Cantor from the line. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Knocked away. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Good on the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Powell, the pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by McCollum. Back to Connaughton. Passes it to Forbes. Shoots over Cantor. That one wide left. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lobs it up for Cantor. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Powell with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. Kept alive.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Outside Anthony. A three from McCollum. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here is Forbes. And so the Bucks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for